Welcome back to Yin Yang TK, everyone, and today we're going to be watching Rurouni Kenshin episode 12. So in the last episode, we basically saw that Kenshin and his good old friend, right, Sanosuke, actually beat the hench of people that are actually kidnapped Gumi in that freaking evil guy with glass, right? Oniwaban group. And, first of all, Sano able to beat the muscled guy, with a punch in the face and then another punch because it rattled his brain. But he lost so much blood because of all those headbutts, he basically collapsed because, all that blood, even with all that stamina, you're going down. And then even before, Kenshin actually beat the guy who basically burned his face off, right? So he can imitate other people, right? Almost like Wolverine kind of claws right there. And he beat him good. So now Kenshin is facing against the leader of the Oniwaban group, right? So we're going to see what's going to happen because the Oniwaban group leader has his sights set on defeating Kenshin and maybe kind of saying, I am the best swordsman and I should have been the best swordsman during your time. So they shouldn't be knowing Batosai the manslayer. They should be knowing me. So we're going to see what's going to happen in today's episode. So make sure you sync the time of the anime with the time that you see on the bottom left hand on your screen. Let's go for it, guys. Let's watch it. So it seems like Kenshin is trying to convince him if he can let him go. He's like, I want to avoid any type of fight. Tell me where Kanryu is and Miss Megumi is. You need to ask me their whereabouts of those two with that sword. I will answer with this, with his sword right there. So he wants to fight right there. Aoshi wants to fight, man. And then cue that intro, man. It is freaking awesome. So Aoshi Shinomori, Shinomori wants to defeat Kenshin because he feels like he has to be the best swordsman because he only heard the legends of Batosai the manslayer, like killing over 1,000 people during the war, right? And now that they're in a time of peace, I wonder what type of samurai, this guy, the leader of the Oniwaban group, will get. Is he gonna get the Kenshin that defeated his other henchmen, or are we gonna look at a serious Kenshin like the one we saw when he was fighting the other guy that kidnapped Miss Kairu? Because if that's the one that he's gonna get, watch out, man, because you never know when Kenshin is serious. When Kenshin is serious, just watch out, guys, because he only sees blood, he only sees red. He's basically seeing you as another person that he has to slash through, right? And we saw that when Jine saw firsthand, like the minute that Kenshin just turns on his switch on his killing intent on becoming Batosai the manslayer, all bets are off, right? So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in today's episode. So we're gonna see episode 12, Aoshi Shinomori, the Okashira. I wonder if that's like technique. The length of the blade. Wakikashi? Kids should stay back. I wish the same, I do. Because you're a kid. Oh my gosh. Wakikashi? The Wakizashi? So it's like a mini sword or something? Wakizashi, huh? To the characteristics, kodachi, simply put, a sword that is between the kanata and the wakikashi. It is shorter than a katana. It lacks offensive power, but is light and adaptable, high defensive power. To be on the offensive against would be highly disadvantageous. I see. One attack? So quick. Yeah. Oh. So Hannya, kenpo master, so he knows all of those techniques. Not just swordsman, but he knows kenpo as well. Look at freaking. Oh, I see. You lay out an impregnable defense to kodachi, but the attack is the same as kenpo as Hannya. That's your style. I was the one who taught kenpo. So Hannya. Oh, the speed and weight of a master is greatly different than an apprentice. Dude, he got hit right there. I have nothing personal against you, Batosai. But as the most powerful imperialist, you will die in front of me, huh? It seems like you're not fighting for Kanryu's sake. Yeah, Kanryu, no. Of course not. Is it for the Tokugawa that fell in with the revolution? If you're an imperialist, you should know how Tokugawa acted in the Battle of Taba Fushimi. As soon as the Yoshibo and the final shogun found out about the Shinomori army was inferior, his top retainers left Osaka Castle by themselves, turning to Edo at battle. He abandoned over 10,000 soldiers, risking their lives fighting on the battlefield. After he fled back to Edo, he decided in absolute compliance at the temple after talks between the Katso and the imperialist Edo castle. Ended up being surrendered with no bloodshed. The Oniwaban group ended the Bakatsu era without fighting. So is that the reason? We don't care about the coward Tokugawa anymore. Our only regret is the fact that we could not fight. There are no ifs in the flow of history. But if we fought back then, the victor of the revolution would have belonged to the shogunate. The shogunate, I should say. Really? We could create a huge fire in Edo, and then we, the Oniwaban group, would kill the imperial officers of the heart of the army in chaos. After that, the remains is an unordinary mob. Shogunate army superior in numbers could crush them all. And that's the end. Can he do that? I'm not sure. We can. Can we replicate that incident here? Right here in Tokyo? So he wants to fight. That's something that at this point is pointless. What? Meaning right now the proof. Proof that the superiority of the Bakatsu revolution was embodied by us, the Oniwaban. Back in those days, many threw themselves into battle. Whether revolutionary warrior or Shogunate samurai. We antagonized each other, but neither was righteous, neither was mistaken. We were simply concerned for the future of this country and risked our lives for peace and happiness. But you have none of that. But you have calmly saying that you would raise a town in nothing more than bloody ice-cold competitiveness, both as a revolutionary warrior and as a Rurouni. I cannot sit quietly. Nice, he's serious now, huh? Really? Oh! Look at that. That's godlike speed. There you go. Going into Murgori style Ryusen. Straight to the Batatsu Jutsu. It can't break my kodachi. Anything of that level. Oh, Kanryu. So what is he gonna do? Oh, Megumi, she's thinking about it. No, don't do it, Megumi. And now this crazy guy in glasses, what is he gonna do? But Tosai is the type that can be controlled by money. That's right, man. He's a dangerous man. Yeah. But Tosai Aoshi. Can you get rid of them both? He's thinking of something. Should we test and you know what? Oh, he's going crazy again. So he's trying to do that again. No matter how many times you attack, it's useless. When concentrated on defense, my kodachi will even protect me from rifle bullets. Not even Kenshin can land one blow on him. And that no matter how much the advantage he gains, doesn't show one smile. It's truly an ice cold competitiveness. My knees are so weak, dude. You're a kid. I feel sorry for Miss Megumi if something like this defeats me. I'd be too ashamed to see Miss Megumi again. Who knows what Sana would say to me? I finally see a way to get past your kodachi. It's not a bluff, bro. Not a bluff. You're the one to say things out of his nature. I'll show you. Too slow? Really? He's holding the blade. Oh! Oh! He got hit in his throat! As your secret of your power is completely controlling the reach between you and your opponent. He actually made his sword shorter, reaches a distance in which you can make an attack. The key for combat between higher rank masters is to fight inside your own reach. Okay? It's easy to think that I am in an advantage with the katana, but you can't help to create a blind spot in one center long reach, and you attack right on the blind spot. Then I shall switch over to the same reach of the kodachi, the blind spot that would nearly disappear. Yep. Gripping a Japanese sword, especially at the bottom where it's most dull, won't dig the blade all the way down to the bone. Lose the battle to win the war, huh? I have not seen the essence of Hitukiri. In return, I will take you down with the essence of the Oniwaban grip. He's like moving around side to side. So slow. Oh! Those like after images right there, like almost like double team. Pokemon reference. Sword dance. This is different from the real. So like the ritual, yep. So he is basically surrounded by after image and also like the real guy right there. Practical sword set that combines movements of kenpo and techniques of kodachi. This is how Aoshi fights, yeah. Let's see. Did it get a hit? He got a hit, right? Oh. Kaiten Kenbu. This technique has been disposed of every insurgent who snuck into the Edo castle. Ken is down. Kenshin is down. This is the end, boy. Murubatosai is dead? I don't think so, though. So we'll see. It feels a bit shameful to kill you here, boy. Whoa. Oh, Yahiko is a successor. Oh no, Kenshin's not down. He is not down. I cannot die in a place like this. Are you immortal? Hardly. Oh, Kenta Kenpo. He actually used the sheath to actually not hit him that bad, huh? You have the effects of your sheath actually for the cut. Quite a man. That's why you're being called the strongest ever. I will acknowledge myself as such. So he's gonna use it again. The Kento Kenpo is coming. The flowing of water, something you cannot capture. Furthermore, you're wounded all over and the movement is slowed down. Nope. Oh, see? Nope. Nope. Dot. Oh, yep. Nope. Oh, even without swords. Hitsumitsugi Raisugen. It's the only unarmed technique in the Hitsumitsugi. Oh, so you can actually fight even without a sword. I cannot grasp your movement similar to flowing water. However, if it's a movement where you switch to attack with the Kenpu, I can actually dodge it. If you want the title strong that badly, I'll give it to you one. Still, that title's a little annoying for me. For my current self, those that await my aid, 10,000 times more important. Oh! Oh! He actually got the freaking sword! It just hit him! Right here on the chin and also on the freaking neck. And Kenshin. That's why he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT, bro. Literally, he just grabbed his freaking sword Even though it was cutting his hand, bam! Just hits him. Oh, he got 2 hits in the throat. I'm alright. He got hit still. Is he dead? Nope. He's just unconscious. Yeah. After I hurt his throat with 2 powerful blows, he unleashed an attack that required a deep breath. Yep. He just punched him right there, then he fell. I'll give him that. He has spirit. In the end, the competitiveness that never backed down brought his own defeat. Right? Your soulful words when I fell into the Kaiten Kenbu were really reassuring. So all we gotta do is take down Kanryu. Wow, he's back up. I fell unconscious. Well, for about 10 seconds that you were. I want you to deliver the final blow. I'm currently a Rurouni. I'm not a Hitakiri. However, even without that final blow, someone of your caliber should know who was victorious. Damn! That's why he's the GOAT. Aoshi, answer one question. Though from the shadows, you took one of the important role of the Oniwaban group leader. There should have been more than just 1 or 2 for the officers' positions for the revolution. If you wanted a place to test your skills, sure there were other places to choose from. There were plenty of offers for officers, from intelligence in the ground troop to bodyguards to prevailing politicians, the entire spectrum. But they were all for me. Those that excel at one unusual power, like his other subordinate, right? Talking about his other people, the people, his true henchmen. Not one offer, no one offer of the officer positions came to the others of the Oniwaban. As a leader, how can I serve as an officer after abandoning all of my subordinates? I don't want to perform a betrayal as ugly as that of the Tokugawa. I'll give him that. He's props. He's thinking about his subordinates like he's like their family. But I don't want none of that. So it's been 10 years since that. Tossed into Tokyo. I've seen other people get new lives, but only 4 subordinates were left. 4 miserable souls that only know the battle and can do nothing but fight. Then at least I could add the brilliant flower of the strongest to the Oniwaban group and turn into their pride. I will come after you countless times. Really? Oh, there's that crazy guy in glasses, Kanryu. I came out and I couldn't wait anymore. Kanryu. That saves us the effort searching for you. Wait, there's something there. However, can you keep your confidence after seeing this? That is, it can't be. The Gatling gun? Indeed. Developed in 1861 by Gatling, an American doctor, the ultimate weapon that was brought by the Northern Army, the victory in the Civil War. In Japan, the domain purchased it in the Bushin War and the Third War and the battles of Hokkaido. It became the great threat of the Imperial Army, a destructive force that can move history with great ability of generation. Oh my gosh. So now it's gonna fire at them? The Gatling gun? They don't even know what that is. Oh, Megumi. That was loud. What the hell was that? There seems to be an anomaly upstairs, Hannya. Don't be so alarmed. Boshigoya and I had fair fights and lost. I have no intent of being the victor now by attacking someone off their guard. Anyway, I'm worried about Lord Aoshi. I will head up to the Shikijo. What will you do? You know you're a pretty good guy. I only hear that as sarcasm. Oh, Sano. No doubt. Wake up, Shikigo. Come on now. That was a good nap. Oh, it's you, Hannya. Your face right when I wake up, it gets me going. Sheesh. Each and every one of you. Hey, Shrimp. What is it, Fatso? Did you hear that boom sound now? You heard as well. That means I wasn't imagining. Oh, those guys. Looks like it ain't time to be taking naps. Oh, the grappling gun. So they're running, but with Hamura with his like godlike speed, he can do it. Get got. What the hell have you done something like that? Oh, so now they're fighting against each other. Oh, Aoshi got hit. So what is he gonna do? Why did he buy that thing? My ultimate ambition is to become the most powerful, profitable dealer in the world. And that dealer of death, an arms dealer, gathering funds through the new opium and with the Gatling gun as the main product, I will make an assault on my competitors. That is the scenario of the birth of the great merchant Kanryu Takada. So you're going that far? You'll ravage human lives and souls in order for you to get your hands on money? Hamura Batosai. How many years in Sakurai did it take to gain that incredible strength? He's asking that? Surely it was not gained through extraordinary effort, was? But still, if you have money, you can easily gain power that surpasses even that. In an instant without paying any sacrifice. Money is a truly proof of power. What was that about the Oniwaban group or legendary manslayer? The strongest is yours truly. This guy's freaking insane. And that thing, he's just rolling it around. What the hell is that? Run, Batosai. Which one should I target? Oh, he's gonna shoot Owashi? No. Oh, he got hit. Yeah. Shikijo. Oh, he got the blunt of it right there. And it's not gonna look good, guys. Oh, and it just ended. Oh, and I don't think we're gonna see a preview. Oh my gosh, it just ended like that. And again, if you read the manga, you kind of know where this is going, and it's not gonna be pretty, guys. Not gonna be pretty whatsoever. But we basically saw a fight between two prodigies, between Kenshin Himura and Aoshi. It was good. Aoshi basically had the advantage for, not only being a sword master, but also in the kenpo art, fighting. And you saw that Kenshin, he wasn't backing down. He was actually learning while he was fighting, right? And he was figuring out, it's like, okay, maybe I have to shorten my blade, even if I have to grab it myself and cutting my hand. That's the only way to beat these guys, right? And he did it. And he did two powerful blows to the throat to get him out. And he actually was knocked out for just 10 seconds. But even him, he saw, like, yeah, but Tosai basically won. Kenshin won, hands down. But we kind of saw like an underlying reason why Aoshi is basically doing this, because his four last subordinates doesn't have any job offers because the only thing they're good at is fighting, right? So it says the next episode's battles end. Oh man, that's crazy. So that's where it ends the episode. So yeah, going back, like we saw that Kenshin was kind of focusing on everything, and he actually had a contingency plan for any attack. Even that last Kenpo attack when he was doing the sword dance and he cut freaking Kenshin 3 times right here, because he used a sheath right there, it actually lessened the blow to his chest. And because of that, he actually let the sword dance get closer to him and immediately switched it up. He actually knew where each direction of the fight was going on, each direction of the sword. And immediately in that moment, he basically let go and used another technique of the Hitin Mitsuguri style, the unarmed technique, in which he got the sword from the opponent, turned it on him, and then bam, hits him right in the throat right there, knocking him out. But even before he knocked out his last breath, freaking Aoshi punched Kenshin right there before it collapsed. Right? Now we saw Kanryu, his actual purpose, that he actually bought a gun from America, the Gatling gun, which was used in the Civil War. If you haven't had a chance to watch that gun in action, read a little bit about the Civil War. Like in the end days, they actually were using the Gatling gun to win. So the North won that war against the South because of the engineering, plus of industrialization, right? You can go more into that. And because Japan at the time, it was a closed country, and then America came in, tried to open its borders. Commodore Perry, again, Google it if you need. I feel like they should make anime out of that. Maybe like maybe they have a J drama of that occurrence. I have has to be, right, in which you saw that the technology, they're saying like, yeah, Japan, if we don't get our stuff together, we're gonna be left behind, and maybe we're basically gonna be colonized like the rest of Asia, because Japan was the only country not to be colonized because of the isolation policy. Right? I'm kind of going into like a historical tangent, but fascinating. But he basically Kanryu bought this because he wants to basically become an arms dealer. He's using the opium that he used to kidnap Megumi in order to purchase these high, weapons of war and destruction, in order for him to be more powerful, so he won't have an equal, right? So he says, even with Batosai or the Oniwaban group, it's nothing. As long as you have money, you can basically control the world, right? And you can get basically the power to do anything, even without arms. And now, with Aoshi on the ground, he actually got hit by the Gatling gun because I guess he was slow because of the hit of Kenshin. And remind you, Kenshin is still running in full speed, even though he got hurt pretty bad. That's the godlike speed of the Hitin Mitsuguri style. And one of his subordinates of the Oniwaban group actually put himself in dangerous place to protect his lord, to protect his master, right? And now this is where the carnage is going to happen, guys. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be more ugly than pretty in the next episode. So it's going to be freaking tearjerker in a way. But we're going to see, can Kenshin defeat this guy that has this powerful tool of weapons of mass destruction, the Gatling gun, and can he save Megumi at the same time, right? And get Kanryu and stop him from expanding evil empire in Japan. And what is gonna be left of Aoshi? What is he gonna do? A lot of things, right? So we probably witnessed one of the first deaths of like the main characters in the line of Rurouni Kenshin on episode 12. So what about you guys? What did you guys think about today's episode? Write your comments below. If you like the content of this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications so you know when future videos are available. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you catch me next week to see episode 13. Again, same time. And again, guys, stay awesome. Alright, I'll catch you later on next week. Alright, peace out. And again, don't forget to subscribe to Yin Yang TK so you know exactly when my streaming and also my anime episodes will be posted. Alright, stay awesome.